Students, can I have your attention, please? Students in the back, I know you're very excited about your holiday break coming up, but we've got a very special dedication here this afternoon that I need your undivided attention. Can I have some staff try to make sure those in the back, and students, you can help police one another. Thank you, Ms. Whitaker. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to our dedication of Whitworth the Wildcat. For those of you that didn't know Jason, and many of our students that are here this afternoon and here in our lunch did not know Mr. Whitworth. Mr. Whitworth was an amazing man who unfortunately was struck with debilitating ALS, and we lost him too short, too suddenly. He was very special and near and dear to me personally because he took my two sons, Eric and Tyler, who graduated in 2012, under his wing and brought them to cross-country practice every single day. And it wasn't just him as a coach that he taught them. He taught them so many things about character, ethics, life, dedication, and work that they still talk about to this day. And I know he had a profound impact on many students, and we have many here that I want to welcome today as we dedicate Whitworth the Wildcat and we relive his spirit amongst our Wildcat Nation. First of all, I want to welcome all of the members of class of 2016 who are here. Raise your hand and let's give them a big round of applause. Many of them were away at college, and they specifically came here to West Shore today to make sure they were part of this important dedication for Whitworth the Wildcat. I also wanted to ask Mr. Whitworth's family to stand. They have been a rock of support for our school, and we have been a rock of support for them, and the relationship is certainly one that I cherish. First of all, Orrin and Jeannie Whitworth, Jason's parents, let's give them a warm Wildcat welcome. And of course, my dear friend and Jason's wife, Gail Whitworth. Let's give her a big round of applause. And we all know our beloved Luke and Alexis. Give them a big round of applause. And we also, this day would not be possible if it wasn't for our class of 2016 sponsor, who did so much hard work behind the scenes, during the scenes, within the scenes to make sure this day became a reality. Let's give it up for Miss Whitaker, Jill Whitaker. I also want to thank the members and any one of them that are here, the class of 2015, who also provided some financial support for Whitworth the Wildcat as well. So any members of 2015, raise your hand if you're here, 2015. Let's give them a round of applause. Great to see them. You know, words cannot describe Coach Whitworth and what he meant to this school. And in terms of his passing, was one of the most difficult things for me personally in my career as an educator to have to watch. And I know for many kids here as well, the class of 2016 came here when I believe they were in 7th grade when he started to show significant symptoms of ALS. He went downhill very fast, but one thing that never wavered was his spirit. Jason Whitworth's spirit to live and spirit to carry on is what continues to live through many of the students and many of the staff members here today. So for that, I thank his family, and I also thank all of you as students. So with that, yeah, go ahead, you can clap. Thank you, Ray. So with that, we have some members of the class of 2016 that would like to say a few things in memorandum of the dedication and what it means to the school and how it came about. So first, I'd like to introduce our former class officer, Sam McHale, to come up and speak.
Thank you, Mr. Fleming. My name is Samuel McHale, and I was the 2016 class treasurer. And throughout my senior and junior year, the class of 2016 worked hard to raise the funds necessary for events such as prom, graduation, and senior picnic. Yet, despite all the expenses we had, our class realized we were still missing something. We had leftover funds, and with that, an unfinished goal. While many students jokingly suggested that we use the leftover funds to buy a class car, or even better yet, hire more food trucks for the senior picnic, we realized we needed to decide on a more fitting choice. And while we brainstormed for ideas, I remembered the time I, along with Sergio, had traveled on the debate team to Lake Marion High School for a competition. And upon arriving, we noticed the podium and statue of the school's mascot, a ram, boldly overlooking their property. And from that moment onward, that image stuck itself inside my head. As I realized that our own school, despite our numerous achievements and accomplishments, didn't have our own symbol and mark of the pride that we have in our own school. And so after discussion with students, faculty, and staff members, we decided that a class statue would be the most appropriate choice. While all the great memories of our school would forever stay in our hearts, we wanted something to embody how we truly felt about West Shore. The statue serves as a legacy, our school's mark throughout the years, and something to tell the future generations what we have accomplished, the goals that we're working towards now, and the future endeavors we will undertake. And with that, I would like to pass it on to Sergio Carlos, our communications officer.
Hi everyone, my name is Sergio Carlos and I was the communications officer for the class of 2016. With the rest of the class officers, we were proud to serve both years. Now I'm so proud to be here today to dedicate this statue to the school and to Coach Whitworth. But it would not have been possible without an amazing group of students and faculty who worked together to fundraise more than any other class in West Shore history. In our junior year, we raised more than $30,000 to put on the Arabian Nights Junior-Senior Prom. We came into our senior year with more than $10,000 in the bank. And with that money, we paid for senior breakfast, senior picnic, the buses for Grad Bash, the King Center rental fee, our diplomas and their covers, as well as our graduation flowers. However, when it came time to give back to our school, we knew exactly what it was that we wanted to give. And with that, I'd like to bring up Becca, who was our class historian.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Castillo, and I was the senior class historian of 2016. As a class, we had a survey going around. We were trying to figure out what name to name the statue, but you know, it was pretty obvious throughout the poll that there was one true winner. Mr. Whitworth was a really great man, and although we really only had him from 1 year through PE, he really taught us a lot, and he left an immense impact here at West Shore. And in order to truly give back to Whitworth and his family and all the students, we felt that it was very fitting to name this statue after him. So we really appreciate that to everyone in the senior class for really voting that name to commemorate Mr. Whitworth. And I'd like to give up Kalia to conclude the ceremony.
My name is Kalia Karras, and I was the president of the class of 2016. Again, we want to thank everyone for being here today, friends and family of Coach Whitworth, alumni who helped make this statue possible, and students. This bronze statue will stand here forever, as will the legacy of Coach Whitworth. And with that, I would like to unveil the dedication plaque. It is. It reads, Whitworth the Wildcat, gifted to the Wildcat Nation in loving memory of Coach Jason Whitworth from the classes of 2016 and 2015. Now we'd like for the family to come up for a few photos if you would like. And if alumni wants to stick around, we can take a group photo afterwards.
All right. Thank you once again, class of 2016, for your dedication and your support of the Whitworth family. For those of you that don't know, again, we have many stories about what Coach Whitworth meant. So let's get some pictures. Thank you very much.